Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Rose-Colored Goggles with Sacrifice. Episode 3. Or rather, our second mission. So, once again, as before, we have put our selection of which god we will be going to here. To you, the public. And according to the public straw poll vote here, James is going to be our new god. Or rather, he would, if it wasn't for the upset that my patrons have pulled off. Yes, 3 additional votes from my patrons went to Persephone. And that, when you combine the voting totals for both to each other, tipped the balance in her favor. So, our next mission will be for the goddess Persephone. Let us approach her, remind ourselves of her mission, and go about doing it.
Whether or not the vision is true, a conflict will come of this. We shall take steps to restore our friendship with Stratos.
All right, in we go.
I began the trek to Surtur's Keep, the Stratos stronghold commanded by his champion Abraxas. Into this bastion of war, we were to carry a message of peace.
An ironic sight. The home of the storm giants sparked a war between Persephone and Stratos long ago.
Years ago, the druid Atlas was murdered while a guest at Surtur's Keep. Lord Surtur was seized for his negligence, but his long atonement is now complete. With him, you shall also deliver a message.
All right, so looks like we have a couple of our mana whores here. Zizix, you going to introduce us?
I stand ready.
All right, there's...
Surtur has been away from home for a long time. I think he started to enjoy the time he spent with Persephone, but he missed his lady Abraxas.
All right, so he's sort of our VIP here.
Moving out.
My lord? Festar went over to Charnel for a brief time, it's true, but he seems to be dedicated to the goddess again. Still, we had better keep an eye on him.
Yes.
Is it safe? The scarab has the ability to heal others. Having one behind your creatures when they fight is a good idea.
Yeah, so this is our new creature here. We'll tell him to guard Surtur. Alright, let's get our Manolith up and running here. We got 6 souls to work with here, and we don't want to be too lackadaisical here. Yeah, we'll get a third. I like having a third mana whore. And yes, I know, I just told the scarab to guard me. Let's get a good set of... Actually, those look like... Got something up there. There's Syrinx. There's a Deadeye. Deadeyes mean they're ranged troops.
That spell is not ready.
So let's get some Frost Wolves up in here.
That spell is not ready.
So that we might close the gap with them. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to
You are Group 1.
Group 1. And yeah, the runaway ability here.
Attack that building.
I don't know if that's actually going to...
Enjoy your suffering. There is no escape. Plateau, Sexor, Invis.
Yeah, they got their own sack doctors.
Syrinx. She's trouble. Syrinx is her name. In her younger days, they say she was a mystic for Elysium. But I can't imagine that. She's got the heart of a necromancer through and through. If you're going to fight another wizard, you're going to have to desecrate her altar. If you just kill her, she can come back. But do remember, if she gets your altar, you'll be the one who's banished. We've got some new objectives.
Alright, so we got our frost wolves coming here. Might as well get our mana fountains going here. The more the better. And see if we can get these souls converted over to our side here. Get some fresh meat.
I knew it was a trap. Your creatures are under attack.
Aha! Yeah, so their abilities get this. These guys have this ability. But that just means more souls for me to convert.
An enemy altar.
Now we do want to try and do all of this rather quickly. There is a boon to be had if you complete this mission within 18 minutes. That being said, doing it without converting these souls and thus having a much smaller army is not the way to go about it. Almost got all these guys. And then I'll probably be able to cast another Scarab, because they're just sort of like a robo-healer. They will auto-heal pretty much anyone. Alright, that's all of them. They'll queue up and convert them one by one. Just make sure I'm not leaving anybody behind. Nope, doesn't look like it. See, I'm already starting to get my trickle of souls in. I don't want to go too heavy with the... Here, let's... Stop moving. Stop moving, please.
Enemy sighted.
You are group 2.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack. That spell is not ready. Your creatures are dying.
Yep. It's a lot harder with an enemy wizard here.
Invalid target.
But if we can kill our mana horse...
Creatures are dying.
Oh, ethereal form is the new spell that we get here. It's Persephone's. And yes, we still have the old creatures from our original playthrough here.
Your creatures are dying. Your wizard is under attack. You are
Let's,
low on mana.
yeah, let's get... Ooh, where do you think your guys are going? You're not going anywhere.
Your building is under attack. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, kill those things. Alright, I think we got her off. Let's convert these guys real quick, because these are double souls. So we get a 2-for-1 special when we pop these guys. And the more souls of Syrinx's we convert, the fewer she's got available to use for her own army. The game doesn't just give her free souls. It keeps track of souls as a resource. Alright, these...
Genius here. Super genius here.
You are group 3.
Group 3. Let's get a bunch of Brainiacs here. I like of all of the Stratos troops, I like the Brainiacs the most. So let's get a full row of them.
You are group 3. Group
Yes.
We need to replenish our sylphs here.
Enemy sighted.
2. You are group 2. Guard me.
Over here.
Group 3. Attack.
Your creatures are dying. Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Zap. Yeah, so see all this green healing, and the little harpy type noise here. That's our scarab doing healing here. Keeping our like we just got healed by the scarab. So the scarab is definitely one of my favorite of the tier 2 creatures. So I'm happy you guys voted on this. Because just having a creature that spams heals at whatever creatures they need. Like, you don't need to tell it to target a wounded creature. It will know to do it. All right, we lost one. I think we're starting to get some of our doubles in here. Let's go with some formations here, shall we?
Skirmish formation. Guard me.
Way ahead of you.
Group 2.
Looking for me?
Let's get a couple more sylphs. All right.
Sighted.
You are group 2. Guard me.
Over here?
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack. Look, high ground. Basic military strategy. Get the high ground. Your creatures are under attack.
All right. Well, there's our.
Dying. We are being attacked. At the low ground, Who would have thought it? Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, that thing we're gonna want to kill, that nether fiend.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are under attack.
Let's get another scarab in here for general healing purposes. Maybe a few more frost wolves.
That spell is not ready.
Also, I'm also going to want to start converting some of these guys. Did I lose some? No, I don't. I didn't lose any mana horse. I'm just getting further away from my mana liths.
You are low on mana.
I want to convert these guys.
Enemy sighted.
There you are, Syrinx. I was wondering when she'd come back.
Creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
We don't want her to get all these guys. She can pick them up for free.
Your creatures are under attack.
Because her souls are blue to her and my souls are red to her. So, the wizard who originally owns the soul, it's a lot easier for them to pick up the souls. Whereas to bring them over to the other side, you have to convert them. So let's try and pick off these souls while we
You are
can.
low on mana.
Yeah, we need this mana lith here. Yeah, let's get the frost wolves in there.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, all of our others will deal with Syrinx herself.
Your creatures are under attack.
And with the mana lith destroyed, she won't be able to gain mana from here. This is my mana lith now. Let's ooh, she's got some
See that red beam? Well, that creature is guardian to the Manolith. Now that makes him very tough. In fact,
Yes.
the Manolith can't be destroyed until he dies. Your creatures are dying. When you're near a friendly Manolith, you can cast Guardian on your own creatures.
Who is going up there?
Attack that building.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, who the heck is suiciding up there?
I will enjoy your suffering.
Creatures are under attack.
Yeah, here's the problem, is these guys attached to the Manolith they hit really hard. Like, whatever it is they are...
Under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Ooh, they were trying to convert my stuff here. Oh, my mana horse died.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, a few more frost holes, but let's stick to Brainiacs.
That spell is not ready.
All right, phew. We got rid of the Guardians. We've got this thing taken care of here. We're slowly beating her back. And we're keeping Surtur alive thanks to those bugs. All right, let's pick up the carcasses here. Oh, is their mana horrors that we're killing? Well, they're still worth the soul, so it's worth it to pick them up. All right, let's keep going. I see their altar here. I know I need to return Surtur to his keep. That's the primary mission here.
Enemy sighted.
Oh boy.
Your creatures are dying. Your creatures are under attack. Invalid target.
Yeah, let's engage them away from the Guardianed ones here.
Your wizards
I will enjoy your suffering.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, these Brainiacs die really easily.
That spell is not ready. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Poor Brainiacs. Come on, give me your soul. Thank you. Okay.
Looking for me? Looking for me?
Guard me.
Over here?
You are grouped.
Your creatures are dying.
The heck was that? So there's something. There's got to be a sniper. All right. If there's a sniper here, we can't just sit out here. We got to charge.
Attack.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. Your creatures are dying. Your wizard is...
All right, come on.
Your creatures are dying. Your creatures are under attack.
All right, we got to break this. And let's
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
I will enjoy your suffering.
let's see if we can kill her here.
Enemy sighted.
If she dies, yeah.
Master.
If she dies while that is taken care of, then she's banished.
That's Lady Abraxas, mistress of Surtur's Keep.
And those are some high-level units.
But she seems awfully uptight to me. I will say one thing, she's fast and very skilled. Or is that two things? Couldn't have spared any of your friends there during the fighting, I suppose.
Sizzix.
No, 'tis all right. Regrettably, it is my duty to keep the gates sealed against our foes.
Of course. I bear a message.
Wise Stratus. The time has come to put aside old grievances and face new challenges as allies and friends once again.
Good Persephone. Your fair words have won the day. You have my utmost loyalty in this matter.
All right, diplomatic.
Words alone did not make this victory. And while others may not have noticed, I saw how swiftly you dispatched Syrinx.
Stratos has offered you a boon.
Thank you, Stratos. I think I'm going to take a mana increase. This is the way to permanently increase your stats. Yes.
Do consider the potential benefits of serving me more directly in the future.
Well, we did that last time, Stratos. And we have achieved victory. Now, let us go see what the gods are saying.
Arrived. Even word of Charnel's restoration of the Forbidden Demon Gate paled by comparison to the news of Pyro's misdeeds. Attacking Urgaz and abducting the infants of an entire tribe of trolls. As usual, their argument began before I'd even arrived.
Persephone and Stratus are obviously conspiring against me. This whole question of the Maw of Doom is so plainly a fabrication.
It matters not how oft your tongue protests innocence, when your deeds do bear your heart's true villainy. You have invaded our domain once again, and not merely in warfare come, but with far crueler purpose.
The gnomes came to me for help. Apparently they are weary of your neglect and your incessant demands. Why should they continue to suffer for the comfort of savage and brutish beings like the trolls?
I see only one savage and brutish being here.
Come now, you mustn't forget me.
Everyone wait. Haven't we all had enough of wars?
No.
If it was war they wanted, war they would get.
All right, so as before, as usual, our next mission, which we still have all 5 gods, our choices are still completely open. So it is going to be once again to you, my viewers, and to you, my patrons. As you can see, there is some benefit to swaying the vote for my patrons. So let us go talk to each of the gods to find out what our next mission is. See if they can sell you on their why we should be working for them.
Remaining on the defensive is a recipe for failure. Having won Stratus as an ally, at least for the time being, there can be no course but to strike Pyro and strike quickly.
It's this prophecy what's got everyone so worked up. Well, before we go off half-cocked, it's probably best to look into them forces of destruction a little closer. I think I know the way.
We must force Pyro to overplay his hand before he becomes too powerful. Are you willing to take on the responsibility of defending Surtur's Keep?
I am stronger than either tree-hugging Persephone or spiritless Stratos, but combined they may give me some trouble. It is time to appeal to James for help.
Pyro will be in need of an ally, and I could use a pawn. Of course, if I know Pyro, he will require a little convincing, but that is accomplished easily enough.
There you have it, folks. The intros to our next mission. So once again, click the link in my description for the public straw poll version of the vote for anyone to vote, and for my patrons, you may vote on a separate patron-only poll, which gets added to the voting total, as we saw in this last episode. Want to become a patron? I almost said want to become a pyro. Want to become a patron? Check out the link in my description. And thank you all for your support. So, until next week, this has been Pinstar signing out. Enjoy, and happy voting.